Hi, this is Dr. Dream Cinema. I want to introduce This Time's The Mandalorian, a series from Star Wars that is airing on Disney+. In the grand space opera of Star Wars, we will start by the timeline of the series. The Mandalorian will begin with when it is after Luke Skywalker fights his father, Darth Vader, and then the Emperor is destroyed by Darth Vader. After that, the Galactic Empire was divided, and after the Rebel Alliance established a new republic is the time of the Mandalorian. In other words, between Star Wars Episode 6 Return to the Jedi and Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens is the background of this series. So let's start right away. The most powerful battle races in the galaxy, the Mandalorians, are famous throughout the universe mainly as bounty hunters and mercenaries. And I would like to introduce these Mandalorians in the complete summary of the Mandalorians' history. If you are interested, please watch it.
Did you catch them all?
Mandalorian, our hero, is also chasing a wanted criminal to win a bounty. In the series, the hero Mandalorian is called Mando for short. So, we will also call him Mando. He goes to the boss of the bounty guild, the client, Karga, to lead the bounty and receive the bounty. Karga suggests a job that took a lot of money. Upon receiving Karga's suggestion, Mando goes to the place with questions to meet the client. There were remnants of the Empire, and the person who commissioned client was also the commander-level figure of the Empire. The client offers to give you a barrel of Beskar, an ultra-rare metal.
Waiting for you upon delivery of the asset.
This Beskar will also be explained in detail in the Mandalorian's history. The condition is that the target must be brought alive. Upon receiving an irresistible offer, Mando immediately sets off in search of target. Anyway, Mando comes to an unknown planet. He goes safely to his destination with the help of Quill, an old agent. However, there was one droid aiming at the same target. Anyway, the two fight together and approach the target. The target was a baby that looked like Yoda's great-grandson.
We'll bring it in alive.
But the droid tries to get rid of the baby. Mando gets rid of the droid and gets a baby. However, Mando and the baby's journey was not easy. The Jawa tribe, a thief the Star Wars series, plundered and disassembled Mando's ship. Mando tries to find the Jawas and retrieve parts, but he has an unfair deal with the Jawa. So Mando has no choice but to get the Jawa once. However, in the process, Mando almost died by Mudhorn, and the baby saves Mando in crisis with the Force. Mando watch a baby's amazing abilities. He feels that baby is extraordinary. After that, Mando handed over the baby to his client, the remnants of the Empire, and received Beskar. The only ultra-rare metal Beskar can handle is the Mandalorian Armorer, so Mando takes it to the Mandalorian Armorer. The Master uses it to create a new armor for Mando and give him a new weapon.
Whistling birds are a powerful defense against multiple enemies. Use them sparingly, for they are rare.
Karga commissions Mando to do something else, and Mando tries to leave in search of his target, but the baby gets caught up in his heart, make a completely different decision than usual, and returns.
No, please! Please! No!
Stand up!
Mando smashes the Imperial Army and saves the baby. However, cargo was already bought by the Empire, and all of the bounty guilds are besieging Mando. Then Mandalorian companions appear and release Mando from the siege. So Mando saves the baby and leaves. Mando knows that he cannot raise a child and goes to his old friend Kara to find a hiding place.
He is.
They come after you and kill you?
But as long as the Empire chases babies, they realize that there is no safe hideout. Eventually, Mando leaves Kara with his baby, but another bounty hunter catches up, and Mando is forced to make an emergency landing on a nearby planet, Tatooine.
We are tracking you.
Mondo has assigned a dock, requests the dock's mistress to repair it.
Scoring building up top. Yeah. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were in a shootout. Special tool for that one.
The mistress, owner of this dock, Mando will continue to meet when he goes to Tatooine, and Mando finds a bounty hunting to cover the repairs of the broken ship. At that time, a young man named Toro offered Mando to work with him.
Have a seat, my friend. Name's Toro. Toro Calican. Picked up this bounty puck before I left the mid-rim. Fennec Shand. An assassin? Heard she's been on the run ever since the New Republic.
And their target is Shand, a famous assassin Mando knows.
Due back. Looks like the rider's still attached.
Okay. I'll do it. Watch her. And don't let her get near the bike. She's no good to us dead.
A Mandalorian shot up the guild on Navarro.
To capture Shand, but Toro betrays Mando and kill Shand.
Cuff him.
Returning to the dock, Mando meets Toro as holding the baby hostage and fights with him and terminate him. Someone rescues Shand that was killed by Toro. Mando leaves Tatooine. Mando is asked for a new job from his old friend Rand and goes to his space station, where Mando meets a criminal named Mayfield and his old colleague.
Hello, Mando.
Shion. They were only supposed
Their
to be
job
droids
was
on
to
this
get
ship.
Shien's brother in prison to escape from a new Republic convoy.
Cell 221. See, open it up.
You have.
Shien's brother escapes with Mando's supporting, but Mando notices that he is trying to dig up their mean trap and cover him. Eventually, the four people except Mando are imprisoned. While Mando was wandering in space with Baby,
So
then
here is my
Karga, the
proposition.
boss of the Bounty
Return
Guild,
to
sends a
Navarro.
message. He
Bring
said
the
that the
child as
Imperial
bait.
Army occupied the
I will
village,
arrange
the
an
Bounty
exchange
Guild,
and
and was in
provide
battle.
loyal
If
guild
Mando
members
come
as
back and
protection.
remove the Imperial Army, it will be put back into the Bounty Guild and the baby's safety will be guaranteed. Mando
That's
is
why
in a
I'm coming to
situation,
you.
so
I
he
don't
has
know.
to help
I've been
Karga
advised
to
to
re-enter the guild.
If anybody runs
So
my chamber,
Mando
I'll
go to
sell the
find
rest of
trusted
them.
friend Kara, and while he is
You trust the
helping Karga,
contact?
he visits Quill to
particularly.
keep the baby.
Say that I paid out my clan's debt, and now I serve no one but myself.
Mando is surprised to see the droid which was trying to kill the baby.
But not impossible.
But Quill says it's okay
had to
because
learn
the droid is
everything from
completely set up.
scratch.
Mando get Kara and Quill, and even a droid, and returns to Navarro, where Karga is. Mando and his party headed to the village after meeting with Karga. Quill's blog is captured by the flying dragon that suddenly appear in the middle of the night, and Karga is fatally wounded. The baby uses the Force to heal Karga's wounds. On their way to the village, Karga suddenly kills other bounty hunters. Everything was an Imperial's setup.
The Imperial client is obsessed with obtaining this asset. You tried to run, but where did it get?
Karga made up his mind that he couldn't hand over the baby who healed him to the evil Empire.
We both need the client.
Mando going to the villages with Cara and Karga, but to take a baby to Quill for refuge. A blood battle with the Imperial Army broke out, and the three were eventually surrounded by the Imperial Army. At that time, Moff Gideon, the leader of the remnants of the Empire, appears. To explain one thing here, Gideon's Morph is not a name, the meaning is Governor Gideon. In Star Wars Episode 4, Morph, another governor of the Empire, is delivered. Moff Gideon is another character who became governor, after the fall of the Empire. Meanwhile, Quill run away with a baby, but he murdered by the Imperial Army and the baby is taken away.
Stop that.
However, the Imperial Army is killed by the droid. And the droid saves the baby.
I would prefer
Moff Gideon besieged and threatened Mando, Cara, and Karga.
A moment of consideration. The decommissioned Mandalorian
Moff Gideon knew everything about them, and he also knew Mando was named Din Djarin. Anyway, in a crisis situation, a droid on an Imperial speeder bike appears with a baby. However, Mando suffers a fatal injury. The droid forces him to take off his helmet to heal him. When Mando takes off his helmet, Game of Thrones suddenly appears. The actor in the role of Mando played Oberyn Martell, who died in a great battle against Mountain in the Game of Thrones, Pedro Pascal.
Joke. It is meant to put you at ease.
Anyway, Mando and his group visited the Mandalorians' camp during the run, but all Mandalorians were killed by the Imperial Army and only the Armorer survived. Armorer says the baby is a Jedi clan that has long disappeared and gives Mando a new mission. It is to bring the baby to his people, the Jedi. Then the Imperial Army appear, and the Armorer presents the jetpack, Mandalorian's best weapon.
Thank you. No.
After leaving Armorer, Mando and his party arrive at a dead end.
The manufacturer's protocol dictates I cannot be captured. I must be destroyed.
However, at the sacrifice of the droid, they safely escape the crisis, at which time Moff Gideon appears in a TIE fighter. Using jetpack destroy Moff Gideon's TIE fighter.
Any more stormtroopers?
I think we cleaned up the town. I'm thinking of staying around just to be sure.
Cara decides to stay with Karga as Nagarro and Mando builds Quill's grave, leaves with the baby in search of the Jedi. Meanwhile, Moff Gideon appears in the crashed TIE fighter, hinting at Season 2. Thanks a lot everybody, please watching Season 2 and Mandalorian's history. Thanks.